time to play some actual chess. Ready? Ugh. I need to be awake. I don't feel fully awake, but we do the best we can. So ready? Let's play some games. See how it goes. See if we can be sharp today. Alright, playing a Sicilian. We usually play the Rossolimo. Okay, we take. Play d3. Castle. This knight comes here. Maybe goes there. Lots of cool places it can go. Maybe can go there. We go rookie 1, I think, is the more precise move. Here, here, here. Puts pressure on the queen. Prevents him from castling right away. This opens up our bishop. We can come over here with our queen. Make some threats. This might be a little bit overly aggressive, but I don't think it's bad. Our knights are in a good place. Our bishop's supporting our knight. Our rook is supporting our knight. If we get our queen out, okay. Come over here, we're putting some pressure over there. I wouldn't mind going knight here to clear this knight out, and then maybe putting pressure on the king side. This seems like a plan, right? If he captures, we take. And we have bishop here to win the exchange. It's not guaranteed, of course. Let's see how this bishop move. Okay, this feels like it just gives me this maneuver. If he wants to take this, I think that's perfectly okay. We're actually perfectly fine to take this. He gets rid of his last defender. We can slide our queen over. That's kind of a weird move, I feel like. Okay, so let's take some time to think about where we want to go with this. We can move our queen like here. We can move our queen here. If we go here, where are we likely to go? And if we go back here, right, we have moves like that, but not really. If we move our queen here, then we have moves like this to get in further into the position. Probably just here is fine. I don't really like this, but I guess we meet this with this, right? And we're okay with that. Okay, so I thought about this for a second. My first thought was we meet this with this. But if we think about this for a second longer, just make sure that will be what we want to do. Seems like the reasonable thing. If we come here, he's likely to go here. But that doesn't seem to do much for him. It allows me to have this position back. Right? This stops his pawns, keeps me in the position, and the knights defend each other. It also allows me to target the bishop with knight f3. We can also just go h4, right? h4 is just a move. Okay, so that doesn't really do anything as far as I am aware. Because here, even like, yeah, these moves just don't do anything. You can't move this to do anything, to threaten anything. I still have knight to threaten this. I still have h4. He's just tremendously weakened his king. Okay. So now I don't want to move this off because I don't want him to have this move. But I don't mind maybe doubling our rooks. We can then take this. Maybe not. We go here. Here, take. That's an interesting position. I don't know what I think about it. But it's interesting. I kind of want to play this move. Knight back to d2. Then knight to f3. And we can get a knight over here. Yeah, let's maneuver this knight over and stop this pawn as well. Okay. This knight's gonna cause problems? Those pieces are kind of stuck over here. This comes with tempo, and now I can come here. And he's gonna have a hard time doing anything about that. He's gonna have to kind of give up a piece almost. I mean, here we have this move, right? Okay, so let's see. We go here. We're threatening this rook. He can't develop this way now, right? If he develops this way, we take, and he loses a piece. I think that's pretty much just game. Once he loses a bishop, okay, well, I don't think you can get away with this. We go here, he goes here. And then we take with check. Right? Now I threaten a rook like this. I did miss a couple of his options. Not gonna lie. But I think we're just... If I can be somewhat accurate, I think we're in a commanding position here. Okay. Here we just take with check. This is check, but he has 2 pieces on it. This check. Alright, so let's think. Check. He takes. I go here. What about offering a queen trade here? That's not necessarily what I want. Takes. Check. Hold on. Check. He takes with queen. He has to take back with queen. If we check and he takes with rook, we have a mating sequence. But he wouldn't take with queen. Because that doesn't make sense. Okay, let's get our queen to safety to start. We have to move a little bit faster. This is fairly devastating. So even if it comes with this, which is a little dangerous, we win an exchange. Okay, that's not particularly bad. We check here. Hold on. Let's try this again. Check here. He takes here. We take here. He takes here. We take here. Right? Like, now it's better. I think that was a blunder. If we take here, and he takes here with check, we take back, he takes here. But if we take here, he has to take, okay. We still fucked this up. Yeah, we still fucked it up. Which is okay. But we're running out of time. That's the big problem. Okay. I want to come back here. I think there was a better way to do it, and I fucked it up. Or there just wasn't, and he always had an out. I want to bring my rook over. Now I'm happy to trade queens. That's fine. Here. Fuck. We fucked up. And we lose. Damn. I think it was queen take, his rook take your queen. Yeah, I think there was something there, but I obviously missed it. Okay. I like that my stream freezes when I push the button. Yeah, it says we were winning by a lot. Yeah, queen takes was correct. Because if rook takes, then rook takes. Ah, I still have this. I missed that. Queen takes, then if rook takes here, then we have this. So I was right, I just fucked it up. I expected that I had fucked it up, because I felt like, yeah. Damn. Well, we went from winning the game to losing the game. A brilliant maneuver to a shit maneuver. All right, playing Sicilian. This drops a pawn. If he takes, we just take back. That wasn't smart. Okay. What happens if we just take here? We take here, he takes here. No, we can't give up that piece for no reason. We still won that. Which is fine. Need an emote with smoking cat from classic meme. Maybe someday we will have such things. But not this day, sir. Okay. Where does he want to go? Not there, obviously. Maybe here? There's not a whole lot we can do about that. I think maybe we just work on getting castled. Can always put our other bishop here. It's fairly passive, but we want a pawn, so like his compensation is that we're more passive than him. Just fine. What's up? Sure, I can play a game with you after this. It's no big deal. Sounds good. I'll just play here. That's not something he can do, I think. The knight here is really nice. Kind of has to continue moving. And I can always centralize it here if I want to. Can also put my bishop here, which would be a nice spot for my bishop. Move my queen to c3, get this here, castle. I know what he's doing here. But we're gonna do it this way. Mm-hmm. I think our position is kind of garbage, but it's not like hot garbage. It's just like weird. Like, what did I do? What have I done? Kind of situation. We have this G file open, which I kind of like. We can also just push this H pawn, which is also something that I like. I kind of want to push this pawn, but I don't want to give this knight somewhere to go. But if I can push this H file, okay, so we just block, we guard this. I feel like we push the H pawn, bump, bump. Once the H pawn is pushed, we get the G pawn over. We can come over here, eliminate this knight, put a lot of pressure on there. I'm not sure what that does. I really don't know. Okay, we're just gonna push this pawn. Can you please explain why you took with G-pawn instead of trading his strong black bishops? So, yeah, let me explain it after I play. I have a reason. It doesn't mean it's a good reason, and the engine might hate it, but I absolutely have a reason. I'm gonna go here, because I really want to eliminate this knight. If he takes this way, we're okay with that. If he trades here, we're okay with that. It's apparently a meme of Russian-speaking part of the internet. I didn't know that. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Oh, we gave away our rook. No. No. What have we done? What have we done? The idiocy. The idiocy. The idiocy. We want to go here, yeah? Now we can take here and come back. I mean, that's a nice square, but this wins some material back. And this allows for, like, some sort of counterplay, because what we're looking for now is counterplay, right? We're a whole rook down. We made a really dumb mistake. And we need to find a way to survive that. We're just getting outplayed right now, which is fine. It happens. It happens. We do have 3 strong pawns over here, which aren't, like, good enough to justify being a rook down. But it is a thing. These pawns are strong. They are protected. There's a couple of passers. So if we're going to talk about some compensation for a really shit position, it would look like we do have some things here. So obviously we don't want to trade queens here. That would be disastrous. Okay, that's not a threat, like in any way. As far as I understand. This square and this square are both covered. I don't need my king there. Okay, that gives away a piece. No? If he takes this, I take this with mate. That was a massive blunder. And we're suddenly back in the game. We're just down an exchange as opposed to a rook. I mean, this pawn hangs, but like that's not compensation for... But you can't even take this pawn. A pawn doesn't hang. We just push, right? We just push. Push, push. Oh my god, he's disconnecting. Yeah, I mean, we just have, we're up 4 pawns for our exchange. That was just a huge mistake. I think we lost 2 games. Did we lose 2 games? Or no? I thought this was going to be our second loss, and it was not. Okay. Cool. Let's review. So we were winning by quite a bit. Still doesn't want me to take this pawn, which is interesting. Oh shit, it wants a check here. Check, because I guess, how do you block it? Wait, no, of course you just block it. Hold on, if check, then c3, right? And then knight f6. So it's blunting its own bishop, I see. Oh, and now this is like, oh, that's interesting. Or if takes, then takes. That's cute. I like that. I didn't even see it. But okay, so we went back, he took, we took. These were all good plays. That was the best play. So, okay. You asked why I did this, right? It's the best move. There's no reason for me to get my bishop off the board. He has a strong bishop, but we're obviously not castling at this point, because even if we do this and he trades, we still can't castle. right? And now we have this weak pawn structure, which like feels pretty bad because it's not supported by anything. And it just like, we're missing a dark square bishop. Now, granted, he's missing a dark square bishop too. But it feels like we're always in a better shape in these kind of positions if we're able to maintain as many pieces on the board as possible. This isn't actually a strong bishop. If you think about it, this bishop actually isn't strong if we don't castle kingside. So the thought process is like, it's just kind of sitting there. I mean, yeah, it's on the long diagonal. That's good. But this blunts the bishop and he can't do anything. And we have a lot of options. This bishop's protecting this pawn. But you take with your queen? If we take and he takes and we take? I mean, yeah, I guess this is okay. I just don't. Yeah, I mean, I just like, it makes more sense. It made sense to me. Like, the computer liked it. Like, it made sense to me. I've seen this kind of position many times where you're just kind of like, I'm not really castling here anyway. I have my two bishops in the center and they're doing a lot, right? I'm very like concentrated in the center. At the time, it made sense. Now, granted, down the road, we fucked up. What did it want here? Best was castling. Oh, yeah, castle queenside, because I'm already doing this. I might as well. Right. I've done this a number of times where I know I'm not castling kingside, and I bring rook a to d8. Or rook h to e8. Or h to e1, sorry, if I'm white, and don't castle for no reason. It's not the worst move ever, but it's not smart. Okay, this is a miss. What it wants me to do is bishop takes a4. Yeah, I saw this, and I didn't go with it, because I didn't really like this, but I guess that allows this immediately. I didn't look far enough to this. What I thought was, right now, if he takes, as long as I don't do anything, like, obviously I can't take because he takes back. But if I take this and he takes, then my bishop's under attack, and I want to be taking this pawn, but I can't take this pawn because of this. But I didn't think like, oh, this just wins material. My thought was more that if I go here, right, and he takes, right, then like we have like now we have serious threats on this file, right, and it wants me to go rook g8, right, which makes sense to me, but I see why it's better to just take the pawn when I could. Now here I completely forgot, even after I've done all of this stuff, I like completely forgot about the fact that we were blocking the bishop. So now is like the problem where like we shouldn't have done that. Obviously, if we didn't take with our queen here, we drop this pawn, and our pawns are like one of our strongest things. At this point, we still have the bishop takes. So we got bishop takes, and then we have this move, which I guess computer doesn't like. Computer wants bishop c6. Computer wants me to come back and threaten this again. Computer definitely doesn't like this. Queen of g7. No, f6 is best. Oh, let him trade with me if I want? Like this? Disconnect these two. Okay. And then if he trades, bishop takes. Okay. I see it, ish. I really didn't want to allow him to queen trade though. Yeah, this was not a threat, and then this just tactically failed, right? And apparently this says it's drawn, but I mean, this is a hard draw, I think. I thought I was winning for sure at this point. Because this is just a lot of danger. But okay. Enzo, you want to play a game? All right. Good luck, have fun. We are white pieces. I don't actually know what Enzo plays anymore. He says stream off, good luck, have fun. Oh, he's playing a Scandi. Okay. He really likes this Scandi, and it's, I'm not really a fan of playing against it, but not because it's good. It just annoys me. So I mean, there's this. That's always the problem. Can he take this pawn though? If I push this, I don't think he can take the pawn, right? We go here. Hold on, we go here. If he takes the pawn, we go there. No, he has this. We go this, if he takes the pawn, we go here. We go here, and then he can take that pawn. We can also just go like this, right? This hangs this pawn, which is annoying, for sure. I'm sure he'll find it. I didn't think it through. Okay. We just come back. I really don't like playing the Scandi. Like, this is the one thing I don't like about playing Enzo. Because he always wants to play the Scandi. And I just hate it. I don't enjoy playing it. I don't see the purpose in it. It's a bad opening. I'm surprised that he plays it. Like, it's objectively bad. Okay, that seemed tasty. think we win a pawn back here. I guess he can defend like this, right? All right, let's think. Take. Let me sack this. He takes here. Come here with check. I'm gonna try it. We didn't see it, so that's unfortunate. Now we're just gonna lose the game. He kind of has to let us trade this. Fortunately, I'm playing way too quickly. I didn't like think out my plan. I had 15 minutes, and instead of like preparing, I just did nothing, which was really dumb. Getting rid of this bishop would be a really strong move, but if he moves his bishop, we check and potentially get rid of his knight for free. So there's a lot of danger in this position, which is interesting. We can also go like this and double up the threat on the knight. The knight can always move, of course, but we played the first like 10 moves like way too fast. Wow, 18 moves. Yeah, we played the first 18 moves way too fast. I said playing too fast, sad face. I really dislike Scandinavian, so I usually blast through the first few moves. Could defend a pawn in the beginning with bishop c1, but not sure what engine thinks about it. Oh, you mean all the way back here? Just go back to bishop c1? Yeah, I know that's an option. I mean, I think queen c1 is probably a better choice than that. It's probably bishop b3, or probably b3 is probably just the best move. It's like not a hard one. Oh, no. You're right. It kind of would have to be bishop c1. That would defend everything. That's the only thing that would defend everything. I don't know what the best engine move is there. Alright, so he played this, which is fine. I think we take with check. This takes. It's a goofy opening. Yeah, and objectively not good. So I'm surprised you like it. Okay, and now we can move our knight out. Okay, that puts a hamper on moving our knight out for obvious reasons. Let's make him move. You usually do. Lol. You said if I start losing to you that I will stop. That square is not super pleasant. None of these squares are super pleasant. We're in a pretty bad bind here. Like, objectively. Yeah, I usually win against Scandi. Maybe push this here and move our king up. Here, got this here. Bump, 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 bump. All moves we like. Okay, I don't know what that does. Here's the only square he can go. Maybe he's just trying to push a pawn down? What happens if I go here? He pushes the pawn. He can come over here. Maybe instead of playing with fire, we just come over here. Okay, we definitely push this pawn. Let's push pressure here so if he ever moves this. And it likely induces that move. This, though, allows me to move the knight into various positions. I also don't mind doing this and then going here. But we're down a pawn in an exchange, so this is a pretty lost game. Here. And he just comes down. No, he can't come down there. Comes down here, maybe? Yeah, and our knight's stuck. This opens up a square for our knight. It takes away squares from his rook. We don't have a lot going on for us, so we're pretty much just trying to do whatever we can. I think we probably meet this move with this move. Okay, he doesn't make that move. Okay, we'll just lock that down. Go here, here. Gives us like these outposts. Could also come this way if you were to push this. Okay, that's definitely annoying. Maybe we just go here and let him trade. I don't see a better choice. Or just take the pawn. We don't have a better way out. We should have seen this as a shitty move on our part. I think the whole thing collapses now. He takes, he takes, he takes, and I can't defend any of it. This is not enough compensation. Like, I have a check here. Like, what am I trying to, what do I think I'm going to do? Just take all of his pieces and he's not going to be able to do anything? Like, definitely not. So, This is the obvious right move. I'm not sure why he hasn't made it yet, to be honest. The one not fun thing about about a longer game is when you're losing and you know you're losing and there's not really a way back. You're just at your opponent's mercy. Because I honestly think this is resignable at this point. There's nothing I can do. So. I simply can't come back from this. We have this check to take this, but I think even then we get kind of stuck. We also have this with check. Like, we have the most minimal of counterplay ever. And that's pretty much the extent of it. So check probably moves closer. We come here, maybe? Protect our protect our bishop. Probably comes down here. We come up here. And then he's gonna find a mate, because it's just not that hard to find a mate in this position. Okay. I don't know if that was like the best maneuver, but I mean, it doesn't matter because we're lost. Pretty much everything he does wins. No. This is the problem for me. Good game. Alright. We will play one more game with before we go and do some studying. Good game, Enzo. I made a stupid sack for no reason. Exchange sack. But, you know, such is life. But it was good. It's pretty much all downhill at that point. Like there wasn't really much coming back from it. I'm wondering if this is a good move here. I mean, he has this, but I mean, I kind of like that. He has this, and I come back, and I kind of like that. Yeah, here we just push. The question is, do we take? The question of the day. No, I don't think we do. His knight can't go anywhere. We threaten this. This is the position I like out of the Rossalimo, when you get to just like sort of force your pawn up somebody's ass. I don't know what that move does. Because we win this pawn. I mean, he can take this pawn, I guess. Okay, that feels like a dumb pawn to target. But I suppose he can target this pawn. Okay. Yeah. What does he do with his knight here? Doesn't he just... he still has this square. But if we go here, then he doesn't have that square. If we push this, he literally wouldn't have any squares. Okay. But we also have this, right? Which lodges a pawn here. Now he definitely doesn't have any squares. Only thing you can do is trade, and then come here. But then that opens up this, and then it's mate. So yeah, he has to lose his knight. Yeah, right? So his knight can't go anywhere. The only way to save the knight is to trade, and go to this square. But then I have this square, and that's just mate. What's he doing over there? I don't understand. He's just acknowledging. That it sucks. What if I come here? Or I just bring my knight back here, right? Force him to leave. Now I have this crazy monster bishop. Where does the queen go? Don't we trap the queen here? Queen goes here, we go here. Queen is trapped. Dead queen. Covered. 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 Okay, now we have a super protected knight. Knight protected forever. Okay, I guess that's supposed to be scary. We'll go here and just go like this. Womp, because we're happy to trade this rook off, right? We have a queen, he doesn't have a queen. This is just a terrible idea for him. Why is he trading pieces off when he has no pieces? And look, this bishop is the worst bishop in the world. And this rook is completely fucked. And now we have mate, basically. Okay, what's faster? We can just go like this, right? This threatens this and this. If he goes up here. What? 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 This is just mate, right? Not quite. Almost. Very close. Please just quit. Man, this is dumb. One square. This check. He has one square. This check. Is mate, I think. Okay. Froze again. Hooray. Enzo, I didn't review our game. I'm sorry. Are you still there? I don't know if you're there. But I'll review our game. So, and I will explain when I made weird moves. You didn't understand the knight move on... Knight move at move 2? This move? Oh, this knight move? So this was just me playing quickly. Like, all it was me playing fast. I just wanted to push her queen away. I wasn't really paying attention to this pawn being undefended. And with this pawn undefended, obviously, like, I can't make this move because you take this and then also create challenges for this knight, so the knight has to move back. It was just stupid. I was just playing too fast. Like, all of this was me playing too quickly. Like, here, I just didn't want to... Like, here I was already being like, I don't want to play the Scandi. I don't like the Scandi. So I just wanted to trade queens. And then... here I was trying to set up something tactical, but I, again, was going too fast. And, like, didn't calculate rook takes, knight takes, right? Like, I was like, oh, like, maybe rook takes, king takes, then I take pawn, and I take this. And I was okay with that sacrifice. But, of course, like, I didn't, so I just lost the pawn. And then it didn't matter. At this point, the game's over, right? You can see I'm down 3.8. There's not really any coming back from it. Even if I play well, it's just too hard to sort of, like... It's just hard to come back from this position. So I, like, danced around a bit and then was like, okay, it's over. You had a nice little maneuver here at the end. Like, I like this. Forcing the trade, because it's obviously a winning endgame for you. So it was a good maneuver. But, I mean, anything was winning, right, at this point. It was already, anything was winning, so. No, not this one again. But it was a good game. You played a better game than I did. I was just going too fast. The Scandi just tilts me. I just don't like playing the Scandi. Okay, so all of this is correct. I know all of this theory. This was my questionable move. Okay, right. So I'm supposed to push this pawn. And I know that I'm supposed to push this pawn, but I waited until he pushed. This is like one of the benefits of this position in the Rossolimo, is you get this knight, you get this pawn like way up in their face. And they can't really do anything about it. He missed me taking this. This was best move, so I'm happy with that. He took here. Okay, and what did I say? He doesn't have any moves if I do this, right? But I did notice that he had this move, so I didn't really want to do it. But what happens if I go here? Why can't he go here? Oh, because then I go h3 and he just can't move again? He just can't ever move again. The knight's completely fucked. Interesting. That is very interesting. That didn't occur to me. I just stayed here. He didn't want to trade. Now I made this move, and he rightly realized that he couldn't do anything, was going to lose that. But I think he's supposed to take with this pawn, right? Because that's just too weakening for the king. What was I supposed to do? King h1? Oh, just get this done early. I figured I was going to trap his queen, so... Because once I do this, if he moves off this file, we pretty much have a queen trap, right? So at this point, yeah, now we go king h1. But once we actually go king f1, I was debating between king h1 and king f1 at this point. King h1 seemed safer. I'm glad this rook move was best, because I was debating. What does it want me to do? A knight g5? Wait. Knight g5 check is best? Here? No. Wait. Timeout. Knight g5 check is best here? Maybe it just takes? Oh, then queen takes, and he's pretty much like, it's just mate. Ah, I didn't even see that. I just figured once we get our knights up here, and I get my queen over there, it's gonna be over. I'm glad this was the best move. I'm not sure why he moved his rook there. That was weird to me. I would have expected him to move his rook like here or something, to do something. I don't know. Knight c5 is best. Wait. Okay, in this position, it wants me to go knight c5. So I cut off this whole row for him. And this whole row for him. He only has f4. And we can go here, right? Queen... Oh, queen g5. Okay, I didn't even think about that. We went here just to make it solid. And then we had it. Okay, cool. Okay, it's 11. Do. Okay, so I'm going to. I'm going to play one more game. I'm going to play one more game. We're kind of breaking our own rules, but I kind of feel like playing one more game. So we're doing it. Also, I should update my Scandi. Against this, what are we playing? We don't have like an anti-ready. Okay, so he's kind of turning it into an English, which is fine. So we can kind of play a Najdorf. Any over the board lately? I've been on a little bit of a break because I have some like actual work that I need to do. And that work is challenging. So I need focus, and I've been I've had to sort of take a little bit of a break from over the board just to sort of get my brain together. If I come here, what are we threatening? Let me come over here. Okay, so it feels like he's going to come to this square, right? We'll just go like this. It's pretty standard. Okay, this drops a pawn just immediately. We can come back to this square and harass the queen. Kind of already want to make this move anyway. I could check and come back here, but I don't really want to do that. Let's stick here. If he pushes, we can take and trade. Actually, we can't because we dropped this pawn, which is unfortunate. Oh, if he pushes, we can just take because we have this supporting it. Okay, here we go. Here we go around the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush. The goal here really is just to open this up. So we can drop back here, so we can castle. Once we come here, this is protected. We can come here and castle if we want to castle. I don't know if this will be a castling game, though, if we're going to be totally honest. This is not... Okay, we go here. He takes... we can't go there. It's kind of cute. But, like... I don't know if it's a problem. We come here, we're still guarding everything. We go here, we drop the rook. So I just drop back. Our position is a little bit precarious because we're uncastled. Wouldn't mind moving the rook and then pushing the pawn. If we get the opportunity. But I'd be surprised if we end up castling this game. If we're being honest. Okay. Now we can push. Kick the bishop out. Get our queen back and guard the pawn. Okay, if he comes here, if I push and he goes there, we're in trouble with this square, right? Do we have to take here? No. This is obviously the idea. But hold on, we push, he goes here, he takes, we take, he takes. That's annoying. I think the answer is we just push this first, and then we just take this after he moves. That feels like the clear answer. The other option is we can just move up here, right, after he moves. He takes, we take, and we're guarding it multiple times. So the difference is, do we take this, or do we go here? Going here anyway is the important thing to do. But if we go here, and he sacks, and we take, he's going to take this. Who cares, though? Who cares about that? The only thing that sucks is maybe if he moves, like, a rook over, and we're here, and we're kind of stuck defending. But at that point, we can take. We don't have to take now, so why would we take now? If we go here and moves this queen up, then we take as well. Okay, I think we start with this move. Okay, now we take. And we take this with check. And we win a piece. Oh, we don't quite win a piece. But it's not good. We don't really want to do that. Okay, the idea here is that I'm putting a lot of pressure here. He has to keep his queen tethered. If we get a chance to do this next, he has to move his bishop somewhere, and then... I mean, this would be the only place for his bishop. Okay, this still threatens mate. This is threatened. This is threatened. A lot is going on in this position. Okay. Now we're threatening to just take the whole queen side. Sorry, king side. He's on the queen side. Now we can go here. Okay. It's not a big problem for us, I think. When we push this out, it defends it further. We castle and we're okay. Life is good. And check here. Force him to move further. You can also go here. Take, and in the event of this takes, we have a lot of pressure with our queen over here. Okay, so he just goes back, so we can just continue with our plan. We don't have to go crazy. Once we castle, I think we're fine. He has no pawns to attack over here at all. There's literally zero attack going on over here. Our only problem is that this is hanging. But we can actually move this with tempo. Oh, we can't until we castle our king. So maybe we can't castle our king just yet. So maybe this is the move that we have to play to get rid of one of these guys. Or we do this. This is probably more accurate. If he goes like this, we just take this. We don't care. This annoys me. I want to be able to move my king up here, but I can't seem to keep doing it because of this fucking knight. Okay, he wins a pawn. Let's go here. We're running out of time. Badly. He checks. We have to go here. We're gonna lose on time, which is unfortunate. Because we had this game won. That's a mistake, I think. Okay, he's just checking. This sucks. We're gonna run out of time. Fuck. Ugh, that's annoying. He had 3 minutes and was still blundering against me. But I guess that's the way it goes. Sometimes we just lose to worse players. Okay, another Rosalimo. Oh no, he's playing like a weird version of this. Just okay, I guess. This is not ideal for him. It's not the way you're supposed to play this. I left that pawn hanging because I'm an idiot. But he let me abuse him. So, whoops. Should have taken that pawn. 100% he should have. He's playing way too quickly there. We come here. He probably takes, we take. Right? Okay. He takes this, and we get mad. And we should be mad. We should absolutely be mad about this. We should be very mad about what we did. I think the only move is this. Let's just take a second. That hangs that. That also hangs. It's the only move that doesn't hang anything. This hangs a pawn. This is a very shitty situation. He's gonna just take like this. We take back. He can take like this. Holy fuck. It's just, this is over. Okay, that was the wrong way to do that. For sure. Because it also now hangs a piece. I mean, he gets... Okay, we go here. It doesn't really hang the piece. But what if we go like this? Come up here. Or, sorry, this way. Our next move is this, and then it's this. Yeah. Okay. Come here and threaten this. Or we just bring the rook here. That's actually the better move. Rook here. Then rook here. I don't know if he can stop it in time. Yeah, he thought he was gonna like get a checkmating threat up and like didn't realize that his queen is just stuck. Right, and we win the game. This is why these are poison pawns. I was frustrated with myself, but he fucked up. He was supposed to take with his bishop with a check. I had to take back, then take with his knight and a fork on my queen and rook. And then he just extricates his queen and he's up tons of material. But instead, he's lost his queen. And the game is over. Make it like this just for safety's sake. Does it make sense to en passant? I mean, it kind of opens the center up a bit. He brings the rook down. I don't really want him to double rooks here. I think instead of en passanting, we're just going to go like this. I'd love to place a knight here. Right? Just to stop all of this nonsense in its tracks. You go here. We'll bring our rook over to like d1. Threaten this. Start making our own counter threats. I don't think, like right now we're fairly even, but I don't think he can afford to trade any more pieces. So like, for example, like these trades I think would be really bad. You can go here, which is mildly annoying, but not annoying enough, because now this is under threat. He's just not making any substantial threats. Like, they're all one move threats. Understandably, he doesn't have a lot of like material, but like, I think we just take, right? 100%, we just take that. Is this a problem? I don't think it is. We can just move this back. Okay, so what happens if we go here and he goes here? We just leave? Yeah. We can also go here, threatening this right away. But if we go here and he goes here... No, I like this. This is good. If he tries to go here... Okay. Oh, what do we want to do at this point? I feel like we want to move our queen somewhere. That makes sense. This doesn't feel like the best move because it gives him a discovered attack. Maybe we just want to move somewhere simple like here. This gives us this move. Something like this would be met with a trade. I feel like this is fairly devastating. I don't know what he does. I mean, I guess he can go here, right? No, he can't, because this is still here. If he moves somewhere random, like here, we take this, and then we have this, and this is basically just like we're on a mating attack. You can't go to this square to defend. What if we were to just take this? I want to go up here now. Bump, bump. Probably like this. I can go like this, actually. That's even better. This push doesn't really scare me. If anything, it makes my king a little bit safer. Okay. Fantastic. We take this, we're threatening this again. This to this, I mean, this gets pretty nasty. We just take everything. He has to move this, or we have a fork. This just wins material. All right. I think we had the checkmate sooner, right? And we were just capturing stuff. Here, here, and then that was mate, yeah. But we wanted some extra. Okay, I have an offer for you. I am a 2,000. If you can beat me, I will subscribe to your channel. I can't beat you, so cool. Also, I am done playing. I've been playing longer than I'm supposed to be playing. It's time for me to do some puzzles and then study a little bit. So I'm going to take a quick break, go to the bathroom, get some more water, and then I'm going to be doing some puzzles for a little bit. Thank you for hanging out. You can always challenge me, and that's totally fine. You can hit exclamation point challenge, and you'll get the rules. But I only challenge during the time where I'm playing games, and unfortunately I just stopped playing games, and I should have stopped playing games probably 2 games ago. That being said, like I said, I'll be on a quick break, and then I'll be right back. So yeah, feel free to come by tomorrow with the same offer, and I will accept it heartily. I'll be back in a few minutes. And if you were only here to see chess games, it's totally cool. If you want to watch some puzzles and some studying, I'm going to go through we're working on the art of attack in chess. And if not, we'll come back for puzzles, and we'll be doing puzzles. Cool. Catch you in a few.